Hi. So today I wanted to quickly discuss why, if your brand or business, you should be on YouTube. And I'm going to first tap into why I personally focus on YouTube as my main platform as a brand versus Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, and pretty much any social media platform you can market your brand on, why I choose to specifically make sure that I'm consistent on YouTube. Today we're going to be sipping together, so if you want to grab a drink with me, even if you're watching the replay, get yourself an autumn drink. I got this cute little Halloween cup today when I went grocery shopping. Got myself some flowers from Trader Joe's, so I wanted to add it to the pizzazz, the visual pizzazz of today's live stream. And I'm sipping on this is like if mimosa was born in autumn. So it's like an apple cider spritz. It's just champagne and apple cider, but I got spiced apple cider, which I really don't know what the difference is because I'm not like an apple cider expert, but someone at Trader Joe's is like, this one's banging, this one like sells out. And I'm just like, okay, well, shoot. I mean, I hate when I'm drinking and it drips. Pressure like a drip, 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 and it never stops. Whoa. Oh, wow. Thank God this video doesn't show up from below because, like, my freaking button popped open. I gotta get that fashion tape. I keep procrastinating it because, like, it doesn't really do it that much, but dang it. Okay. So, if you have a brand, or let's say you want to start a brand, you're trying to start a business and everything, or you already have a business and you're using a social media platform to market yourself, I think it's important to not get too overwhelmed by how many platforms there are. That was one of the mistakes I made when I first started my business, is like wanting to be consistent on Instagram, wanting to be consistent on YouTube, wanting to be consistent on TikTok, wanting to be consistent on, like, wanting to tap into Pinterest, wanting to tap into LinkedIn, wanting to, really be consistent and engaging inside of my private Facebook group and engage in other private Facebook groups. And it's just really overwhelming if you're trying to do all that at once. So it's really important to figure out what exactly fancies you. Everyone is different. You may have a coach that says Instagram's the best, but is it the best for you? It might not be. I can sit here and be like, YouTube is the best, but like, is it the best for you? I mean, it might not be. I'm not going to sit here and like front. Everyone to each its own, whatever your preference is. Some people don't even like being in front of a camera, but they still run amazing brands and businesses and everything. And they're using blogging as their main way of marketing. They use Pinterest and they get just as many leads through Pinterest. So there's definitely options out there for what your specific preference is. I personally love video. I love content. And if you're a creative, or if you're a brand that loves to make content, video content particularly, there is no reason why you shouldn't be on YouTube, because YouTube is the number one platform for video content. TikTok is getting up there, but TikTok has short form content. So with short form content, sure, yeah, you can get views a lot faster and a lot easier with TikTok, but the longevity of that is a little bit sticky, because when it comes to connection, people don't go on TikTok to build a connection. Usually people go on TikTok to scroll. It's very rare for someone to go on TikTok, specifically look up that one TikToker that they saw yesterday and see if they posted. I think maybe TikTok might evolve and start to notify people of when their favorite TikTokers are posting, but honestly, I don't see that happening. But I think that could solve the problem with, like, the longevity of a brand on just TikTok versus YouTube. YouTube promotes binge culture, not scroll culture of just. And what I mean by that is, like, when you go on YouTube, you're going to watch a video, and most times you'll end up watching like 5 videos. You watch that one cat video, and you end up watching like a whole plethora of cat videos, and before you know it, you spent like the whole day on YouTube. Maybe that's just me, but not cat videos, different videos. All types of videos that are on YouTube, and it's easy to get lost in the sauce on TikTok and YouTube. But you have to ask yourself, what do you want your brand to do? Do you want your brand to grow really fast? Do you want your brand to be visual? Do you want your brand to be mainly like written content? For me, I want my brand to be very visual. I like to be the face of my business right now. So YouTube just makes sense. And if you're also in the same boat and you haven't done YouTube yet, I do have a few videos on how to push past the obstacles of starting a YouTube channel. If it's just simply you already know that YouTube is something you want to do, but you just haven't done it yet. I have a whole playlist for starting a YouTube channel. So just go over to my channel playlist and binge those videos, because I go into everything, how to like market research video, like how to rank your videos, how to start your channel, how to get past the mental obstacles, the mental blocks that are keeping you from starting. Because if you don't get past that, you're always going to have something getting in the way of you starting, because sometimes it's just simply fear. And that's not going to ever go away. You got to learn to take action with fear. I still got the tag on the bottom. That's not cute. Well, you can tell I just got it yet today, so I don't care. So yeah, I want to go into a few reasons why YouTube is my main platform for marketing my brand. I am on TikTok. I am on excuse me. I am on TikTok. I am on Instagram. I'm on all the platforms, but I make sure to stay devoted and committed to my YouTube channel. Like, I make sure that there's no excuse for uploading twice a week. And I want to challenge myself one day, not one day, but soon, to upload 3 times a week. But right now I'm kind of transitioning my content into a more cinematic feel. You know, I'm learning about how to be more cinematic. So it's really just learning as I go with this experience. And for most experiences, it's like that. So let me dive into why YouTube is my go-to. So one of the reasons why YouTube is my main platform for my brand is because it's timeless. YouTube is timeless. There's some platforms that have a max on like how long it's being pushed. If you post on this day, it's gone in 24 hours, and all that work you put into, let's say, your Instagram stories was like for nothing. I love Instagram stories, but I started getting tired and burnt out doing it every day, documenting the same old things every single day. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I just became more private of a person, but again, to each its own. YouTube is timeless because a lot of videos from the past kind of like bring in traction still. You can post a video 5 years ago, the video was made and now it's going viral. There's been a few weird videos that have gone viral and they were made like 10 years ago. So like, just because your YouTube video isn't getting any traction now, may not be getting any engagement now, doesn't mean it won't in the future. YouTube is timeless. So let's say that topic was trending one day. Your video might go viral because you made it before it became a big buzz. YouTube is like an investment. Each video is like a soldier. Each video is like an investment, and you got to trust in your content and really put time into your content and intention into your content. So when that time comes, you have a good arsenal of content for people to actually subscribe. YouTube, I don't think is ever going away. I think TikTok is going to start like I think they're already doing 10-minute videos on TikTok. So it could get in the direction of being like YouTube, but I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. I think YouTube changed the world, for me at least, because I've learned so much on YouTube. I don't think there's a person that I know that doesn't watch YouTube. Like, it's just everything. Maybe that's me, but like everybody I know, I mean, a lot of people I know will take time to watch their favorite creators. When it comes to creatives and brands on YouTube, people actually do go and search them and go and catch up with them. I think it's definitely something that won't go away, but it's going to take some time to build versus like a TikTok or Instagram. Like Instagram and TikTok take time to build, but YouTube is like sometimes a long haul. And for some it's not, but for most it is. But at the end of the day, it's timeless. Once you put that piece of content out there, once you put that soldier out there, let the magic happen. Don't hesitate and don't question the magic of your content. Don't sit there and tell yourself, oh, well, you know, my channel's not doing well, so maybe I should quit and like focus on another platform because this video isn't doing well. It's like, come on now. Like so many videos don't do well until later. And that's okay. You got to trust that what you're putting out there is good enough for people to actually want to watch. And if you're not sure of that, then really evaluate your content and see what you can do to change that. But if you're confident that what you're giving is good, don't hesitate and don't feel like, oh, well, this video is not getting a lot of traction. Like a lot of videos don't get a lot of traction in the beginning. A lot of content. I even have TikToks that like were like dead, didn't get really much engagement, and then out of nowhere it'll blow up. So like sometimes it's a delayed gratification. And I definitely think it's worth it. Because if you have like a niche on YouTube, or just let's say a theme on YouTube, if someone falls in love with one video, let's say that video goes viral, they go back to your channel, you have more videos, that's how a channel blows up, not just a video. And that's why it's preached up to the mountains and back by people that you should have at least like a theme for your channel. Niche could be different for different people. You can have like a very narrow niche or you can have a broad niche. I personally feel like my niche is very narrow, but I'm trying to expand it a little bit more. But right now I'm doing it narrow styled. I hate the way this looks. I'm going to take this tag off because it doesn't look great. It's ruining the vibe. It's ruining the aesthetics. Oh, and because the bottom's wet, it's all icky. Oh, God. She's all about the aesthetics. My niche is helping content creators to create the life that they want. So I guess that is pretty broad. Because it could be like, YouTubers, grow your channel. And that's what it was. But I kind of like expanded it a little bit. Because I just really want to help people create the life that they want out here. Even if it's not YouTube. Because YouTube's not for everybody. Another reason why YouTube is my main platform is because the binge culture. It's really easy to establish a connection with your audience on YouTube versus like going on stories every day and like showing your life every single day. That takes a lot of time and content creation versus just creating a video, posting it, and letting it do its thing. And then having the people come to you and engage in that one video, and then only to see that there's way more. And then now they develop this connection with you and, you know, develop that know, like, and trust that you need to make sales. If you're someone that sells, that are selling, whether it's services or just products, it's like they've developed that know, like, and trust with you without you having to go on stories every single day to share the same thing. But for some of us, we prefer to do it that way. There was a time where I actually enjoyed stories more than making Instagram stories more than YouTube videos. My dog's crazy. Pepsi out here just beating the heck out of that stuffed animal right now. That poor sock monkey. She swears she's like a freaking lion. Another reason why YouTube is my main platform is it makes you stand out as a business owner. In the sea of other business owners, it's really great to just have something that can differentiate yourself of the sea of other people doing exactly what you're doing. Now, if you're not doing something that's common, it's still great because regardless, having a channel makes you stand out because people can develop a stronger connection with you and a faster connection with you through having a YouTube channel. Someone may find your channel, binge your videos, and now you're their best friend, low-key, in their head. And I am that girl that will go and look at someone's YouTube channel, and I'm just like, oh my God, we're like we're like friends, but like you don't know me. But like in my head, like I know that if we met each other, we'd be friends. Not on some creepy shit, but like on some like, you're a real one, you understand, you know? And like I look forward to like catching up with you because you vibe with my vibe. And that can be developed within a day on YouTube versus like Instagram stories or TikTok. It's like you're getting up every day doing TikTok dances, like trying to really keep up with the Joneses. So I love how it just stands out, having like an arsenal of like your expertise, an arsenal of who you are as a person, maybe just like an arsenal of, I get it. Hey, Libby. An arsenal of your anything you want to show. I think it's really cool for some business owners to show like behind the scenes of their business and their life. Cause like with brands that I really like, I am genuinely curious, like how do they run it? How do they do it? So like that could be something you make content on. And it doesn't have to be in any particular way. I think what intimidates people about YouTube is like there's a particular standard I think we all kind of set ourselves up for, but we don't have to follow it. I even kind of like set myself up for a standard of like being extremely professional and like never cussing and like not showing my personality as much and just being, you know, an educator. But I can be an educator and show my personality. Let me let this firefighter pass, ambulance, whatever it is. There is no standard. I used to think there was, but there really isn't. You can live stream, you can do podcasts and not even show your face. You can do B-roll, get some stock footage and just do a voiceover. I've seen tons of content, different walks of content get views. So if you're setting that standard for yourself, and that's the reason why you haven't like really dived deep into focusing on YouTube, I challenge you to look at a different standard that fits you, because you're the only standard that there is. Whatever works for you works for you. And it may just be exactly what you need to do. Well, that rhymed. I was reluctant to upload every week until a friend pointed out that people do binge watch YouTube. Yes, Libby, I literally have a problem. I'm one of those people. Like when I'm cooking, it's like even like the convenience of YouTube. Like who's really sitting their phone on somewhere and like watching TikToks or on Instagram? Like there are times where like if I really mess with a brand, I'll like sit through their Instagram live stream and watch it. But it's just convenient when you have content on YouTube, because like a lot of the time I will gravitate towards YouTube live streams just because it's easier for interaction and just the interface of everything. I just plop my laptop and like watch it while I'm cooking or while I'm like multitasking. I was just doing it earlier today. I was just watching a YouTube video before this live stream and I paused it because I was like, let me do this live stream before it gets too late. And like once I really like a video, if there's a video that I really like, I swear I will click on that channel, watch like 5 more videos, and then I'll have to tell myself, Malaysia, we got to make content, stop binge watching YouTube. I feel like a lot of us are in a stage of like feeling like we want to, just wanting to feel like we're not alone in things. And I feel like people on YouTube a lot of people are becoming more authentic on YouTube. And I love that because that's the way it started. And I think that's what some business industries need. It's just a more human feel. So if you're a brand that wants to really get that human feel, that human connection, that special touch, YouTube is the best place to do so. I've actually been tossing up the idea of uploading twice a week because I have over 20 stories ready to be uploading. Oh God, that's a lot of stories. Yeah, I mean, why not? Is it just like the time that's getting in your way? I would like look into like the way that you're filming the stories, if there's a faster way to get them out there. I don't think so, because like you're reading them out loud. So there's only so many ways to do it. But maybe have you ever live streamed the stories, reading and everything? That could be like a faster way to get them out. That's really been working for me. It's been like a faster way for me to get out my content, because lately I've been busy. busy. So live streaming really helps for me. And I think through live streaming, I definitely could post 3 times a week, because all I'm doing is like getting a little cute. I'll like literally outline what I want to mention, and then I'm done. No edits needed. No, I haven't. I never considered live streaming. I think that would be fun. I think it would give like a vibe of like actually storytelling. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love going to the library to like get read Winnie the Pooh books by the librarian. It gives off the vibe of like actually like storytelling, and the kids are watching you live. I think that's really cool. And then like if there's no one in your live stream, I mean, they can watch the replay, because I used to really think that people didn't watch live streams on YouTube. But now I am a very avid watcher. I watch live streams for days, 2-hour live streams. I'll be watching it, just multitasking, listening in. And I think it's because I have no friends. I think because like I'm an old soul. So a lot of people my age, it's just a different vibe for me. I'm into like, I'm different. I'm not like all the other girls. So I watch YouTube to feel like I'm not alone, because I am, but I'm not, but I am, you know? I have so many stories ready because I check the books out of the library. So I have to record and edit the book so I can return the book. Yeah, editing is a process that I've been skipping lately. And I think live stream is the best way to just like skip that process. Because like honestly, for a video, it takes me at least 3 hours to edit. Usually it's like, depending on the video, it's like 3 to 8 hours. You can cut that all out through live streaming. It's just a matter of like, if that's something that, if you're okay with being uncomfortable with live streaming in the beginning. Because like, I definitely, in the beginning of live streaming, even though I've live streamed before on Instagram and Facebook, when I started live streaming on YouTube, I was like, oh, I don't know about all this. Like, don't know if this is for me. I was so nervous. I was like, am I really about to do this? Like, what if something happens and I can't, like, I remember the first time I live stream in general. Oh my God, I had so much anxiety. It was like when I first started my business, I was Facebook live streaming and I was so nervous. I'm like, what if this is when I was living with my parent. I'm like, what if my parent comes in and says something stupid? And like, now I can't even like erase it because people saw me live. But like, sometimes we just think of the worst case scenarios because we're trying to think of something to stop us from doing what we know we should be doing to get to where we want to go. Fears are illusions until they happen. Unless, of course, you're fearing like jumping off like a cliff or like doing something crazy, then like definitely listen to those fears and listen to your intuition and everything. But like a lot of the time, fears are just illusions trying to keep you from your greatness. And you got to fight it to become fearless. And it wasn't just fear, but it was just like for live streaming, it's just like not being able to go back. But there are times where I've messed up live streams, Libby, where I just ended the live stream and I started over. And there were people on the live stream, and I was just like, whatever, you guys can come back in 5 minutes. There's some technical difficulties, and they did. Mistakes happen. They're inevitable. And I think through putting yourself out there through live streaming, it definitely can make you more resilient with like content creation. Like I feel like through live streaming, I've gotten better with public speaking and like doing things on the fly because that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Really? Yeah, really. Unfortunately. There was actually one, ironically, I remember one live stream we were talking about lipstick getting on a teeth. One time I was live streaming and I realized there was lipstick on my teeth and I was like, no. I deleted the live stream and I was like, I'm doing this over. I almost did, not yesterday's, the last live stream I did 2 days ago. it was cutting out for no reason. I have really, really good internet. There was just no reason. It was not storming. There was no reason for it to be cutting out. And it was cutting out a lot. And I think it was because the message was so powerful that freaking Smash-A, one of the monsters of success, just came and swooped in and tried to stop me from sharing the message. I kept going, but it just kept cutting out. And I was looking back at the video like, dang it. Some people are going to click next. And like, I'm pissed off about it. And I wanted to redo it, but the message is conveyed. The message is there. And you just got to have a little bit of patience because I cut out a little bit, but I was ready to redo it. But I just decided not to because I thought, you know what? Maybe I should show through example how things really just be happening out of nowhere. You just gotta just go with the flow. Because I was really mad about that. But it went well. There are some people that will see my live stream and be like, wow, it's cutting out. Content sucks. But like the message is powerful and like the knowledge is powerful. So just a little cutout isn't gonna stop it from being brought to the right people that need to hear the message. And then when you live stream and you want to start over, you can always delete the other live stream, or you can live stream privately just to practice, do like a practice run. Just to see, what I do is I go on my beauty channel because like, I don't want to accidentally live stream and test shot here. But right before I live stream, I go on my beauty channel, I go private so no one can see me. And then I'll like live stream privately on my beauty channel just to like get the angling right. And I played around with the look and that's how I ended up putting the flowers here. And then I'll just like check the lighting, check my teeth. I got myself a mirror right here. It needs to be wiped, but. And after I test it out on my beauty channel, I could test it out here. It's just like, I don't know why. I just do it for extra precaution because I know not many people are on my beauty channel. And then actually, now that I think about it, there's more people on my beauty channel, but it's just not my main channel. So I use it for like a testing thing. And then like I go here and then I live stream after I've like got clarity of how it looks. And in the beginning, when I first started live streaming on Facebook, I did practice before I got on. I like went over my topic points. And then honestly, there was like a very big urge to not do it every single time I did it, but I didn't listen to it. And those pieces of content came out really well. And I found that I was hyper fixating on all my mistakes. And what I've learned through like each live stream is like, it's not even as bad as I thought it was. Sometimes our minds will trick us into thinking like a flaw is like the biggest flaw in the world. When in reality, it's like so small. No one can even see it. Like we see our flaws more than anyone. Some people don't even realize some flaws that you're noticing about yourself. So I think live streaming is a great learning experience, not just like convenient for content creation, but it's just a great learning experience because I didn't realize I was a good public speaker until like I started looking back at my live streams. Like after doing live streams, I'd be like, oh, that was so stupid. Like I said a word wrong. I didn't like do it right. I like mispronounced something. Like there was one video where I was showing you guys an Encanto song, and it's one of my favorite songs from Encanto, and I sung the lyric wrong. I was like, under the circus, and it's under the surface. I'm like looking back at it like, oh, I'm so dumb. People are gonna think I'm so dumb, but it's like, who cares? Like, just joke about it. Be like, yeah, just happens. Sometimes lyrics just don't be flowing out the way they should be. And it just makes it easier for me in life to make mistakes because I have no choice but to see those mistakes with live streams. You just learn to have fun with it. Because what are you going to do? Oh, you made a mistake. I'm done watching you. Bye. Like, who's flawless? No one. I mean, we all are, but at the same time, like, we all are flawless through our flaws. I don't know. I was trying to be poetic with that one, but you know what I mean? We're all perfectly flawed, I guess. I stumble over words often. Yeah, I do too. It's really bad. And I've just learned to like accept it. And when it happens, sometimes I also have accents out of nowhere. I don't think it's been caught on live at all, but sometimes I'll like talk and an accent will come out of nowhere. And I'm just like, what the heck just happened? and I pick up on accents. So like if I'm talking to someone that has an accent, I will accidentally regurgitate that same accent. And I'm not even doing it on purpose. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I used to act. So I don't know. It's just, it transmutes into me or something. I don't know what it is. I remember one time I was interviewed by this British guy, and he was just like interviewing me, and I was talking back to him. Normally, I thought it was just like answering, and he was just like, "Where are you from?" From Britain, from like New England. And I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" And I was talking in a British accent the whole time. He was like, "You have such a thick, strong British accent." And I was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh my God." And I just like made up where I'm from because I just didn't even mean to do it on purpose. Like, I don't know what it is. I got to look it up. It must be something. But I just randomly say words wrong, completely wrong, or like in a different accent. Sometimes people think that I'm not even like from America. And I'm like, I mean, like, I'm just out here stumbling. Like, just let me let me just have my moment. Okay. So to recap, why you should be on YouTube as a brand, it's timeless. It has binge culture. Like, seriously, like, I'm in it. I'm speaking from experience. I am on YouTube all day, every day. TikTok, honestly, I'm trying not to be on TikTok. I feel like it's doing something to our brains. Like our attention span, I feel like our attention span being shorter, TikTok isn't helping with that. Like, I feel like low key, it's leading to our thought. Like, I have a whole conspiracy a conspiracy theory on it. I don't trust it. I don't think it's normal to be looking at videos, like 15-second videos back to back to back. Like our brain, I just feel like it's making us, I just but I love TikTok. But I just don't think it has longevity. And I love Instagram too. I'm on Instagram as well, and I love making TikToks though. That's what I do love. But overall, I don't mind being inconsistent on TikTok a little bit, or being inconsistent on YouTube a little bit. I'm not YouTube. Inconsistent on Instagram a little bit, because my focus is YouTube. And I think it's really important to just like clarify what platform is your main platform, because you can be on multiple, but have a main one that you don't fall off of, and you're continuously striving to improve on. One that you go ham on, one that you really commit on improving and like fixing and shifting, because you have a choice on what platform your brand can stand out. Like, the more effort you put towards a platform, the more likely that platform will grow. I put a lot of time and commitment towards my Instagram when I first started my business, and I have over 3,000 followers, and I completely, that's nothing to me. But I've had people point out like, wow, you have a lot of Instagram followers. I'm like, because I work for it. Like, I put my heart and soul. I knew everything about Instagram back in the way then. And then now I'm focusing on YouTube. As a YouTube coach, it doesn't make any sense for me not to have that be my main platform. And I know maybe right now I'm a small YouTuber, but it always starts off that way. And then you blow up and people are like, wow, how'd you do it? You just like blew up out of nowhere. Like, I want to be a YouTuber too. It's like, did you not just see the 10 years I put in? Like, a lot of people be on here for a while. It's all about the long haul. You got to ask yourself, are you in it for a long haul? If you're not, maybe not commit so hard into YouTube, because YouTube sometimes can take a while, but it's like an investment that has a big payback if you really invest into it. And I do truly believe that the longer to wait, the sweeter the taste. Also, I want to say there's this quote from The Obstacle is the Way. I did a whole live stream of this book. If you want to look through my live stream playlist, I covered a topic on The Obstacle is the Way. It's a really great book if you're struggling with growing your YouTube channel, growing your brand in general, growing your business. Definitely get that book. It's super small, super digestible. But I want to read this quote and talk about it a little bit from The Obstacle is the Way. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Rockefeller said that. And pretty much it was going into how a lot of the times when the stock market is going up. Like if the stock market is crashing, that's when you want to buy. When everything's going good in the market, that's when you want to like hold off. A lot of the times we'll see things trending. We'll see things that are doing well and we'll hop on that wagon. And I truly feel like right now that's TikTok. This is just my opinion. I feel like everyone's trying to be a TikToker. There are people that I know don't even want to be a brand that are on TikTok, which is fine. It's like a lot of like non-brands are like the best TikTok creators. Like I love the authenticity on TikTok as well. And I think that's why it's doing so well. But also, dang, I lost my train of thought because I was like trying to prep for like once a truck goes by. I'm like, oh, this truck, let me just like quiet it down and let it pass. But it's not even going down my street. So I just like lost my train of thought for nothing. What was I getting to? Oh yeah. TikTok is the buzz. Is the buzz. Everyone's buzzing for it. Everyone's doing TikToks. Everyone's trying to grow on TikTok. A lot of people are focused on TikTok because you can grow really fast on TikTok. If there was any time to go hard on YouTube, it would be now, because a lot of people aren't. A lot of people have given up on their channels, have migrated to a podcast. A lot of people aren't really on YouTube as much as people were trying to be YouTubers back when there was a time, I don't know the exact year, but it was a time where everybody wanted to be a YouTuber. Everybody and their mama wanted to be a YouTuber. Everybody was posting videos every single day. And like, we're not in that era anymore. I think some people still do that, but I feel like a lot of people are focused on TikTok. So what I extracted from that quote is like, while everyone's focused on short form content, and a lot of people and brands are, putting their efforts towards short form content, if you took your time and focused on long form content, you're going to be the one that stands out. You're going to be the one that actually, you'll have a better chance at growing on YouTube when a lot of people aren't focused on YouTube. And I think right now is a great time to commit to it, because a lot of people are kind of leaving this commitment and migrating off to like other platforms, which is great, because every platform has great purposes and can give just as great content. But I do feel like I see a shift, and I see that those that are committed to their YouTube channels are growing them really fast. And I don't know, it's really rare, honestly. A lot of like business owners aren't posting on YouTube consistently. I don't really know anyone personally posting on YouTube consistently, like twice a week type consistent. To really grow a channel, you have to do it like twice a week with every content creator that's out here. And back in when it was like viral to be a YouTuber, it was a lot harder. It was like you needed to post every single day. So look at what everyone's flocking to and see that's your opportunity to go a different direction sometimes. Sometimes it's a perfect time to just go in. I can't figure out, let me read the comments. I will ponder live streaming. Yes, Sam. I feel like sometimes in my head it's a lot longer than I realize, because I'll look at the replay and I'm just like, okay, that wasn't that bad. I wasn't even like pausing, but in my head, I'm pausing a lot. It's just like I've gotten so used to it. I'm like Speedy Gonzalez with it. I have a British undertones in my speech because my mom watched a lot of BBC when I was growing up. It's so hilarious how like just watching something or seeing something can literally change your whole mechanisms, like power vibrations. But I can't figure out how one story has over 800 views and another has 0. I mean, it could be the topic, the keywords that you used. I would look into what story that was. It could be a story that's more popular than the other one. And if that video is doing really well, a great way to just like piggyback off of it is to like make more videos. If there's any like other versions of that story, let's say there's like, if the book is If You Gave a Mouse a Cookie, and that's the book that like went viral, that got 800 views, I would read If You Gave like a moose a cookie, or like If You Gave an Elephant a Cookie. They got like a ton of those books. See if you can do more of those type of books, because it seems like that's what people are looking for. If that one video got a ton of views, definitely look into like doing more like that. Usually when people get that one video that's doing well, it's really good a lot of people will just like ride that wave and do even more videos. Like they'll do a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that could also be a way to grow your YouTube channel. So I would definitely look into that. What story was it? That'd be crazy if you gave a mouse a cookie. Intuition. Just nice like that. That was my go-to story as a kid. The Paper Bag Princess. Aww. Maybe we can collaborate. I'm the YouTube princess now, but the Paper Bag Princess, is it like a series? I haven't heard of that one, but if there's more Paper Bag Princess books, I would definitely read them and see how they do, because if those videos do well too, like the Paper Bag Princess goes to the movies, or Paper Bag Princess like goes to the park, if those videos do well as well, then maybe like really focus on reading those books and then seeing what about those books are going viral. Like, is it specific princess books? Probably. Honestly, I was that kid when I was younger that was really into princess stuff. If you haven't really got the hint of my channel name, if you haven't already guessed it, really into the magic of it all. I have done If You Gave a Mouse a Cookie. Yes, it's the best. Oh, I love that book as a kid. And Junie B. Jones, that was really good for me too. Oh, and there was like this other book, Geronimo Stilton. I love that book, but that's more of like an older kid book, Geronimo Stilton. And I feel like Junie B. Jones is what I was reading in first grade. I uploaded The Paper Bag Princess when it turned 40 years old. So maybe it could be like the anniversary of the Paper Bag Princess. Sometimes it's all about when you post stuff. Timing is everything sometimes. And that's the thing. Like, you could not get views for a long time, and then you at the right place at the right time. You post the right video at the right time. Over for these hosts. Like, your channel could go from 0 to 100,000 so quick. And I think that's a lot powerful than a TikTok that has grown really quick, because YouTubers have more authority in the industry of content creation. You can get a lot more brand deals. You can get higher paid brand deals. It's just so many benefits to starting a YouTube channel, putting your business and your brand onto YouTube. I might do a part 2. Getting kind of tipsy, so I'm just gonna leave you guys with those reasons. There's definitely more. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments and I'll get to them. I guess before I end it, I'll chat about my life lately. Update y'all's. I just went to Trader Joe's, got myself some flowers, and there's this really nice pumpkin candle. Let me see if I can like get it, even though it's like lit without burning myself. As if they're paying me. They're not, but I think it's a great deal. If you go to your local Trader Joe's, there's like, not me about to start a fire on live. That definitely will get the views. No, but it's called Vanilla Pumpkin Scented Candle. I think it was only like $3, I believe. And like, it's a pretty good size and it smells really good. It's really strong. You know, Trader Joe's and the natural ingredients, you know, made with natural soy wax blend. It's just really nice. Definitely go and get it. I was like surprised when I saw it. I'm like, Trader Joe's has candles? They just be throwing up random things, and I'm I fall for it, you know. I also ate dinner and got myself this cute little Halloween cup, and it's just making me excited about life, raising my vibration one purchase at a time. And if you haven't watched the videos on how to raise your vibration, I will link them down in the description below for you. I did 2 videos on how to raise your vibration this season, because raising your vibration will make your life a better experience and will help you to create the life that you want a lot faster. So definitely check that out. I love this drink so much. I think it's because I love mimosas and I love apple juice. So this is kind of like a combination. And for those of you who didn't catch the beginning, this is like champagne mixed with apple cider. And usually I'll put like brown sugar or like sugared, what is it? cinnamon sugar on top, and I'll use honey for the rim, but I didn't want to do all that because this is a new cup. I'm like, no. Dang it, the tag is still showing. But yeah, those are a few ways. Those are just, wow, I'm tipsy. But yeah, those are a few reasons why YouTube is my main platform and why you should definitely look into, not even look into, just get into YouTube. And especially if you're already making content on other platforms that are videos, because your videos, sometimes you could just like take the videos from other pieces, from other platforms and just put it on YouTube. Some people will like download a Facebook Live and then put it onto YouTube. I do think that some approaches to it, I used to think that that was a lazy approach of YouTube, but I'm telling you, the videos that I watch lately, you'd be surprised. If you have good stuff, you have good content, sometimes it doesn't matter if your video is vertical. I always tell people to do it horizontal, but lately I've just, good content is good content. You can get it in, like just upload it. Like sometimes you're making it way more harder than it needs to be. Like it doesn't have to always be like DSLR, lights, camera, action. Just get in front of the camera, post something, post an old thing. You can even post YouTube, what are they called? YouTube shorts now. What are they called? Wow, I'm really tipsy. Lightweight, haha, I didn't even finish this. But you can just post shorts and be consistent with that and grow your YouTube channel that way. There are some bigger channels than mine that just post shorts, and I'm just like, got me thinking. But I know where my brand is going, and that's not where I want it to go. Like I can just stick to TikTok if I want to do short form. So yeah, look at ways to not have YouTube be so overwhelming to where you can be consistent on YouTube. Maybe that looks like just posting shorts. Yes, you hit me to the shorts. Yes. It's fun. I did some, but honestly, it just doesn't feel right for me yet. I feel like they need to fix their interface because like the way it looks on the not homepage, but the way it looks when you see the view of videos on a channel, it just doesn't look right to me. And I wish they could like separate YouTube shorts into its own thing to where like when you're viewing them, it doesn't show up on like your videos because it looks weird. So I might do a separate channel for shorts. They're actually paying creators, even if you don't have a big channel, for shorts. So again, it's all about your preference, but I do think that YouTube isn't as big as a monster as people make it seem like it is. And if you just go at it, go into it and just kind of like ignore the fear and do it despite being fearful, you won't regret it. Because again, it's an investment and it's worth that investment at the end of the day. The YouTube Shorts works well for the 𝐄𝐦𝐤 𝐓𝐫 poems and other poems, and the 𝐓𝐢𝐤𝐤 fables. Then I would highly suggest. Have you been doing shorts lately for your stories? I would highly suggest that then. And sometimes you'll see someone doing something, and that could be. Even I have done it. Sometimes it takes me seeing someone doing it to give me permission to do it. Like I'm human too. Like we all are out here trying to figure out life. So sometimes I'll see a content creator do something and I'm just like, she's doing so well. And like, this doesn't even look that bad. I should do it too. When I saw a YouTuber live streaming like every week, getting a ton of views, being authentic, and me watching it for like 2 hours because the content was realsies and the feelsies, I was like, wait a damn minute. Why can't I live stream? So definitely, I would definitely do it. Oh, you have done it. So I would keep doing it because it seems like something that's working for other people in your industry. And if you, for those of you watching the replay, based on your niche, look at the way that other people deliver your niche. And that can really help with figuring out ways for you to deliver your content. And if the way that you want to deliver your content isn't something that's been done before, that's okay too, because you could be the trendsetter. And there's nothing funner. Unless you take it personal when people like copy you, then it's not fun. So like, don't take that personally. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Had fun. I'm going to be live streaming again next week. I want to post a cinematic video this week, but I'm like really perfecting the art of cinematography, if that's how you say it. I just really want to learn more before I release the art that I want to release here on this channel. So until I feel like I have something solid to post that makes people feel, I'm going to keep doing live streams twice a week. So if you're not already inside of my Facebook group, YouTube Gold, that's always linked down in the description. I usually do announce whenever I live stream, so you can join in, ask your questions, and hang out with me and get this knowledge. All right. Have a great evening, my friend. You too, Libby. Thanks for joining.